Hello friends, my name is Radhi Mehta and welcome to my channel, The Healthy Hub. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Diwali and a prosperous new year. So on the occasion of Diwali, I would like to show you the recipe of dry fruit cones. These cones are not only tasty but super healthy at the same time because I will not be using sugar anywhere. So let's get started with the recipes and make sure you watch it till the end so you don't miss out any part of it.
First of all, we will boil half cup of water and then we will let it boil. Then we will add some jaggery which is finely chopped to the boiling water. Stir it really well and mix it till it becomes uniform and it melts completely. Once it is melted, we will let it cool down and take it out in a bowl, and then we will start making the dough. For the dough, we will need 1 cup of wheat flour, and then we have 2 spoons of ghee, which is completely optional. We then add our jaggery water, which will be used for binding and also adding sweetness to our dry fruit cones. We will mix this really well and make sure the dough is neither too soft neither too hard. Add jaggery water as and when required, and once it is ready, let it cool down for 10 minutes. In the meantime, we will dry roast the almonds, cashew nuts and walnuts. You can also add ghee, but then it will not last for too long. Make sure you dry roast them so that it can last for few days. Put it in a mixie and then add some elaichi seeds to this because it adds a very good flavor. Mix this really well, and after mixing it, add some dry fruit kismis, which will again add some sweetness. After this, we have this dry coconut which we will grate, and make sure you use the dry coconut as this will help in binding and it will also help this increase the shelf life. So after mixing this, our entire filling is ready. So I'll take it out in a bowl and keep it aside for some time. Now let's move on to the cones. Our dough is now ready, and now we will make balls out of it and start making the flat bread. Make sure it is thin so that while baking it, it becomes crispy. So make it round and then take it in a plate. It is also called puri in India. Now we will cut this into 4 parts, 4 quarters, and take 1 quarter at a time and make cones out of it. Initially it is tough to make the cones, but if you are gentle and soft with it, it will be easy and not take much time. So you can do this with your mom or maybe your family member or husband because it can be a fun time activity during Diwali. So you make such cones and you preheat the oven at this time for 10 minutes before baking at 180 degree. Once it is heated, you put all the cones inside the oven plate. You can put little bit of ghee on the plate before placing it, or you can add little flour so it will not stick. Once all the cones are ready, we will bake them for 2.5 minutes. Make sure you're very careful about it. Otherwise it might burn. It happened with me. I hope it doesn't happen with you. Now the cones are ready. You can see how good shape they are in, and we have a good filling ready to be filled inside the cones. We will fill this dry fruit filling and make sure we stuff it properly because it's a small size and we want to make it full. And now we will add some grated coconut to ensure that the dry fruit filling doesn't come out. So in this manner we will do for the remaining cones, and our delicious cones are ready. Dry fruit cones for the Diwali season.
So our dry fruit cones are ready. As you can see, these are so tiny because you cannot have sweet in bigger proportions because it is very heavy. So these are tiny ones, and you can change the size if you prefer the same. And I will be tasting this. You can see how crispy it is, and they're so tasty. The cone is also sweet because we have added jaggery water to this, and the entire mixture is very sweet and tasty. This is healthy as well. So few points I would like to add. You can keep the cones and the powders separately, so these can last for few more days. So you can enjoy it for a longer time after making it once. So this is just one time effort and it can last for long days. You can give this to your friends and family, and I'm sure they are going to like it. And yes, make sure you use the dry coconut as I advised you in the video earlier, so that the mixture doesn't become moist. And that's it. Very simple, very easy, and enjoy this sweet this Diwali season.
Guys, if you like this recipe, then please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe the Healthy Hub.
That's it for today. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye. See you next week.